Guys, this is Jose G and welcome to another stream. For today, we are gonna be focusing once again my Demon Hunter, preparing for the next patch. I'm trying to get around this tomb. Additionally, we're gonna be completing some delves and get some sets and mounts from different raids and dungeons for this stream. Keep in mind that previously we did some horrific visions. I tried to complete one horrific vision, A faceless max, ended up dead and doing that. And I was able to complete also some delves. Wanna see today we can complete Overcharged Bountiful Del, which are the best ones to complete, and get a little progression with that part. Needless to say, guys, today we're gonna be focusing more on my Demon Hunter. I'm really excited because don't forget that this coming month, July, from July 1 to July 28, we're gonna get a special event called Bounty Collector Bounty event, which is gonna be an increase on rates. We draw from pre-Dragonfly expansion items, like legendary items and mounts. Everything from pre-Dragonfly is gonna get an increase by 10x and in some cases 25x. So super excited for that. Gonna be a really amazing moment to actually focus on get some mounts that people are looking for to get. I strongly recommend that if you are in that category, you focus on getting a lot of alts together. That way, in case that the mount doesn't drop with one of your tunes, you can just log in with another tune and repeat the process until you get the mount. That's one of the strategies. I always say that if you want to get a specific mount, better focus on getting more alts, because to get more alts, you're gonna get better chances to get the mounts. So that's honestly one of the things that I recommend to focus. Get a great amount of alts, like, I don't know, different tunes, focus on getting all of them on max level, and that way for each alt that you get, most of cases you're gonna get extra opportunities to get one of these items from other expansions. So it's one of my main recommendations, guys. Needless to say, today we focus on my Demon Hunter. So far 644 iron level, trying to get to level 650 before the release of the next patch, which still doesn't have any date to release, but probably gonna be there anytime soon. Needless to say, I'm really excited because there is gonna be a lot of things to do in the upcoming patch, which looks quite promising, guys. With that said, also, guys, today I got lucky. I got some Bountiful Overcharged Del, the Spiral Weaver. We can complete it, and it's an Overcharged Del, so that's the best ones that you're supposed to complete. I need a Restore Coffer Key, which I don't know where I can. I mean, it looks like I can get any more. Unlock by progressing the Season 2 Delver Journey. And I hate this. It didn't unlock it, so you're supposed to get only one key per time. And what I probably has supposed to do is to complete some weekly quests in order to get another coffer key. I'm gonna be selling some jump from yesterday raid. We actually completed Mythic Uldir. Oh well, almost, because I got some of the crashes with my game. Needless to say, guys, got a lot of stuff which I'm selling right now, so it's quite beneficial here. Always recommend to go to all raids. You can get a good amount of gold and different pieces of items. Here's a little progression for yesterday. Yesterday raid. I'm gonna have to restart. Got a little problem with the game, which looks like it's giving me graphical problems. What I'm gonna do is gonna reduce a little the scale. Ah, beautiful. And I'm gonna have to reset the game. Tyrannico official. Thank you. Thank you, man. Yeah, this one is one of my favorites, which is basically um, Hallowfall. I love that place. One of my favorite places to visit in this expansion. Thank you for joining today's stream. Tyrannico official. Appreciate it. But yeah, this is one of my favorite places or region from this expansion, Hellfall. Quite promising place, to be honest. I'm hoping that in the future, by the end of the expansion, when I'm able to see a Beladar or the huge crystallizing Hellfall doing something related to the last part of the expansion. Alright. Needless to say, I got to sell some items here. Kind of great here with this iron. To sell that one. What is this? When entering combat, every 60 seconds, gain either massive or miniature. Reduce your size by 20% and increase your speed by 1,152 and haste by 7,000. Wow, what the hell is this?
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Amorphous relic. Increase your size by 20%, maximum heal by. What kind of iron trinket is that? It's the first time I see such trinket. I'm puzzling. I never seen a trinket like this. And I have no clue where I got it. It still looks quite amazing. I mean, it got an incredible amount of bonifications, and it blows my mind because I didn't even know where I got this thing. So I'm kind of excited because I ended up Amorphous Relic. Okay, and I got two of them for some reason. I don't know. I don't have any clue where the hell I got that thing. Right, so lucky me, I had a copper key shard right here, so I only had to combine the pieces and get the restore copper key, which gonna be able to complete the deal. Gonna go to Akahek now. I got two checkboxes here. I'm super happy for that trinket. I didn't realize I got that thing, and it blows my mind because it's quite promising. Alright, so we're in Akahek. What I'm gonna do is gonna complete a little objective here. This one is available every week, and sometimes I get one of these quests probably because I completed Delve from this region. It's gonna get all these quests complete. I wanna sell more pieces. I got some pieces from older raids. Gonna organize the packs. And I got some incredible food that only can use in certain places like Dell, like this one, Pocket Pizza. It's kind of funny. Only usable in Dells and outdoor in Kazakhstan. See, if you spend at least 10 seconds eating, you will become greasy, well fit, and gain 700 fire to your highest secondary and lose 5 speed of movement. Okay, that's a quite curious try-in for that. But needless to say, I like it. I'm gonna check in bags before beginning with our Dell Tooth for today. Sometimes I get a lot of stuff that I don't realize is quite useful. Home Dream Seed. Okay, this is from Dragonfly expansion. Ancient Artifact. I have no clue what the hell is that.
The finest for you.
I got some refreshing health potion that's from the previous expansion. It doesn't do too much. Great versatility, feel typic ever. We got some potions from Dragonfly expansion here. Encarcelate Essence. This thing, it doesn't work anymore. I don't think I can use it. Yeah, I can use it. It will be too overpowered. We got some Frostbite Cloth. I'm gonna sell that stuff. I got one of the interesting trinkets. Garbage Last Resort. Okay, I'm taking a look on the trinkets that I got. I'm gonna probably try to swap between one of them. We're taking a look here in some of the trinkets. I got these two trinkets that I want to see which one is better. I'm probably thinking in going more DPS tank. We got this one, this iron level 655. Summon Pickbot Geardo to assist you for 5 seconds, cutting RB enemies with Rancid Motor Oil for additional threat. Geardo ensures you take the blame. Okay, when Geardo departs, he deals 900,000 damage, around that. And also I got this one, Carbamancer Last Resort. Now the thing is that Gearbo or Big C Peak Whistle had way more agility than Garbage Mancer Last Resort. But the Garbage Mancer Last Resort, the ability that it has is can make a lot of damage. We're talking about 1,700,000 physical damage. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Gearbo. I guess him because I want the extra agility. What else we got here? We got this chest piece. I don't want to use it. I prefer to keep using the set piece. Iron. We got Remnants of Azeroth. I don't know what the hell is that. Let's destroy this thing. Seal of the Saber. This Sloan's Legion. I don't need this. Ornament weapon. I have no clue what is that. It's kind of funny. There is a lot of things that I see. Available here. And I have no clue what they do. What things they do. Deploy battle supplies that grant 1,837 and 35 primary stacks to NRB. This thing is super useful on war mode. Miniature Titan Dix. Okay, I got a Titan Dix. I got something for the Warsaw Visions. I got more food, Del Full. I'm gonna use that one later. Restore Obsidian Key. This one is from the other Dragonfly expansion. Rock and a Bottle. Vicious Blood. Preservation Dispatch 2. I don't think I need this thing. Smoky Underwood Spear. I don't need this. Marcel Mulby Maker. I don't know what the hell is that. Rush Order from my garrison. Probably I need it later. Okay. I think we are good to go.
What brought you here? Farewell then.
Layo the General. That one is supposed to complete every weekend. Every week. Right now, I can probably have to complete some Dells, so do some work quests to complete the objectives, which is basically aim to the general or get one of the 3 packs that you're supposed to choose every week in a Kahek. And I kinda forget something, which is upgrade all my different armor pieces. I'm gonna go back to Dornagal and go to upgrade. Gonna see how far I can increase my iron level. Right, we're gonna here.
There is
Ascan,
much to
the better part of
discover.
Valorstone.
Until next time.
This world is vast and wondrous.
Let's see what we can upgrade. We can upgrade the headpiece. It's gonna do it. And I complete one of the objectives.
Farewell.
Got 100 Valorstone. Don't undermine the crest. Acquire 15 worth under my crest by defeating unique creatures, okay?
Unity finds strength.
Gonna take a look what else we can upgrade here. Can upgrade my hands. Shoulders. Gonna upgrade everything. Got a lot of regions to upgrade all these pieces. Valdiver recycle the rivers. My shoulders, of course. Let's upgrade that ones. I can upgrade to the last part. It's gonna pass with that one for a moment. I'm gonna upgrade this one. Valdiver cuts to it. What else? What else? Gonna upgrade my weapons, boy to chiclets, of course. I think I cannot upgrade any more regions, and that give me an iron level of 645. That's quite good. That we upgrade our pieces, we're gonna go back to Akahek and begin with the Bountiful Dell. We're gonna be now focusing on completing the Bountiful Overcharged Dell that is available. I got some talents that I can upgrade on that place. And after that, probably what I'm gonna do is gonna be focusing on getting nice. This is the set or older set that was the reason I went there yesterday. I only need one more piece to complete the whole set. I definitely like this design. It's gonna see the version right thunder, normal, and heroic. Heroic also looks good. Also, this is from Taurus. Trying to see what other armors we got. Also the undermine here from the Dells. I have 3 pieces. Had to complete more, and I definitely like the Liberation Undermine leather set from this patch. It's quite good. I got Zeroid. I got 1 piece of Mythic, and Right Thunder 2. Got 2 pieces. I want to get more pieces of the Liberation under my set. Looks quite good in my opinion. Alright, so let's go to the Spiral Weaved. And I'm trying to see why the hell it gives me so few reward. 593. Let's go there anyway. I'm gonna be swapping to Vengeance. Gonna go as a tank, and Bran is gonna be I'm gonna go as Bran as my DPS. So that's gonna speed up things faster. I'm gonna eat the pocket pizza. That sounds really nice right in. The only problem is that you can only use it on Dells, so needless to say, critical strike increased by 470 and movement speed increased by 5%. It's good. Complete the spiral wave with Delbane on any difficulty. Beautiful, my quest log is full. I hate that. And towards the burning front, Halfell is gonna delete this quest. Take a look on the overcharged console. I don't have any other talent to use. Alright, everything is good. Let's go do the overcharge deal. Peculiar Nerubian. See what's going on here.
Those webs will summon the Rubian. Standing.
I forget to change Bram to actually be DPS. So I'm gonna do it right now. Go supplies, place Bram, place go damage stealer. Okay, got the food bond dispenser and 3-dimensional bioprinter. Let's go. Awaken defense construct. Love when Bran execute one of the mobs. I don't know if I think he has supposed to be in certain heal percent, and he's gonna execute them, which is taking down with a super critical strike attack. I think. Gonna grab this egg. Gonna get more treasure here. Gonna explore here and see what we can find. Beautiful, an ambush.
Smell that? It's treasure. I know it. We're close.
Treasure retrieval. It's gonna get the treasure. Beautiful, and it was a trap. I mean, of course, Kame never dies, right? Or he's gonna put a treasure just to keep it like that.
Do you have business here?
Right. So we got an entity called the Puppet Master. These things reminds me to Ghost on the Shell. For people that know the anime, especially the movie, reminds me this entity called the Puppet Master, which control all of the different. You could hack in the people and control them, so that's why they call them the Puppet Master. And we got that entity here. Boot bombs. Love when that thing appears. Makes things super easy with the DPS. And administer more antitoxin.
The answers are here. I can feel it.
Got to find out who is the Puppet Master. It's quite interesting that I already complete this storyline, and they never tell you who is really the Puppet Master. It's kind of intriguing to know at the end who probably could it be. I'm guessing probably has to do with Salata. That will be amazing if she's the one controlling everything.
Fantastic.
Here we got more puppet creatures right here. Gonna do a lot of CC, controlling the aggro distance. Got more misplaced curiosities. Gonna get more toxin to free the people from the Puppet Master control. Gonna get the antitoxin, and for some reason I get to the Hall of the Dell. I think that was quite short. Respawn point discover. Okay. Gonna lower here. Got more food bombs. Love when we got these food bombs available. And we got it's time to run away. I almost got my Demon 4 available. Let's go. Come on, Brand, execute some of them. I hate these snakes. They make a ridiculous amount of damage. Nice. Was able to take down one. Alright, that was intense as hell. As you can see, guys, I don't know. I basically die here, but I used the last resort talent I got with my Demon Hunter. Since I'm Vengeance, I got this overpowered talent, in my opinion, called Last Resort, which basically it gives me if I get a hit to a point where I'm gonna get killed, I get to Demon Form, and I got basically an extra life without even dying. So that's quite overpowered in my opinion for Demon Hunters. I activate that. Oh well, that's automatically when it happens. Like when you're about to die, it activates, and you don't die. So I used it in that situation, and I was able to take down all these mobs. Okay, let's gonna get with the administrated antitoxin and continue focusing on finding where about the Puppet Master. This is, in my opinion, one of the best stories with the Dells. I love that thing. I mean, some of the Dells stories are quite good. This is one of them. When they include, like, there is in this Dell, for example, they include this. There is this entity called the Puppet Master. The best part is that we never see who is actually the Puppet Master. It's like they never tell us about it or what is the real identity. Gonna trade this crystal really quick.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
Antitoxin, and then we got more of these snakes. I'm gonna focus on destroying these snakes because these are the worst. Right, I only have to rescue one more person and that's it. We got one of the underpins here. It's gonna go to action.
Smell that? It's threatening more. Get close. I'm going all out.
Right, things are getting intense. Gonna wait until my demon form get activated. Oh, fell devastation refresh. and they go destroy it. So far we have taken down all the underpins, only one group still are left. We got the special orchard spot, let's go for it. I love how Bran is even able to stun elites that you can stun with normal attacks. Like, DPS Bran can be extremely powerful doing DPS because it can like stun enemies, elites, super strong elites. It can, even the last boss of Dells, he can stun them. And he can also interrupt them, which in most cases players can do that. But Bran can do it. So Bran is an incredible ally when you use him the right way. In my opinion, it's quite good. He also can execute mobs. Like when the mobs get to certain health, like 40% left from the health, he's gonna execute them, and it blows my mind because it's like you got a mob with 40% left heal, and I don't know what he does. He used like a critical strike attack and killed them right away.
Nice fight.
So Bran can be extremely useful in all the, like, it's a tank, healer, and DPS. I have found that it's a really useful companion. But in some cases you have to do your job. Like in this case, I am a tank, so I'm going with he as a DPS. Basically, I'm taking all the damage. He is just doing the damage and giving me the boost with DPS. When things get incredibly hard, where like be alive is better in certain situations, like in the last boss of the Dell, that's when I switched Bram to healer. That way, like, I can rest assured that I'm not gonna die because Bran is gonna keep healing me, and I'm gonna be able to take down the last boss. Mostly only like to use Bran as a tank with when I'm going with my hunter. When I am basically, well, with the hunter class, since it's only DPS class, it's not a class like supposed to take too much damage, and it can take too much damage. So that's why when Dells, I go with Bran as a tank. He is incredibly useful. The only thing is that he can take damage, but he is not like immortal. He ended up like getting unconscious, and I had to revive him. With my hunter, I most of the time use aspect of the turtle, which makes it easier. Like, since I'm not taking damage in that moment, I can revive Bram. And then when he is revived, he's gonna take all the aggro away, so that's super useful in my opinion. Alright, so we ended up finishing up with this section here, and I'm gonna go to the last boss of the Dell. And this is the Puppet Master. But I like how in the game you see his name is the Puppet Master and they had a question symbol, meaning that he probably is not the real Puppet Master. We ended up defeating the Puppet Master, or no? He actually is not the real Puppet Master. He's one of the puppets. So after we defeat the apparently Puppet Master, we got more puppets coming. We ended up defeating more puppets, and then we got 3 more. Act 2 begins.
They'll never be using that.
And then we got the grand final. One of the puppet, another puppet from the Puppet Master, but this one is super strong. It's an Erubian lord. Then at the end we got this from the Puppet Master. It says, "You have won this performance, but one day you shall be mine to play with. Nobody controls." So that's the best part in my opinion. I love this story with the Puppet Master in this tale. I think it's one of the best ones. When they include the story parts with the tales. Like here in this case we got the Puppet Master, and you got at the end of defeating this big Nairobian lord, he tells us, you have won this performance. But one day you shall be mine to play with. And you don't have any clue who is the Puppet Master. That's how it ends. Like it means that probably in future tales, we're gonna find out who is the real Puppet Master. Putting the string of all these creatures. It's one of the best stories in my opinion. I like it, and it resembles a lot. I'm probably pretty sure they took the inspiration from Ghost of the Shell, which is an anime from the movie, where they got this entity called the Puppet Master. So that probably is from where they took the inspiration here. Alright, so let's get the chest. We got some bunting chests under coins, Norixer. We got a trinket that I can use. Radiant Echo, and we got the Blade Master 3000, which is a trinket. Launch a number of deadly grenades on your enemies. Each deadly. Oh, that's a nice name. We also got the Nemesis Stronghold.
That's more like it.
And also we got one of these to upgrade. So now we got increased movement speed by 10%. We're making progress with the overcharged Titan console. And with that guys, we conclude our first stealth for today. I'm gonna go back to Akahek, the main territory that we're maybe since I complete this, probably got one of the quests completed from this place. The Weaver Lair. I don't see anything here completed. Okay. And looks like that's the only overcharged cell that is open for now. If any complete all the rest. As far as I remember, the only I think they switch every day, so you got overcharge deals every day, as far as I remember. Alright, so we complete that one. Got a nice pack. We got some covers kit. Deploy. Got this thing here. Gonna go back to Dornogal. Gonna go with style. Wanna use one of the my favorite hairstones. Holographic digitalization hairstone. I like this one. Huh. Quite funny, and it's not even working. I don't know why it's not working. Like, the animation is stuck. I don't see my toon doing the animation. That's kind of weird sometimes with this game. Things fall apart sometimes, and it's funny because sometimes the animations get stuck or anything or something like that. Your toon doesn't move at all, and the game like stopped working. Alright, so I think we got everything from Dells. We got 645 on level. Now that we complete Dells, I got a Warsaw Memory Work Carver, so gonna complete that one. Right here on the mountain. I want to see what happens when you can unlock the mass difficulty with these War Souls memories. It looks quite promising. Just gonna see. Okay, so we got Ryan Echo, Azero Vision, release a Radiant Echo to experience these memories. Many Radiant Echoes, Radiant Discord. Crush 5 Radiant Echoes in your first and your fist, increasing this memory to the maximum difficulty. And I got to complete an achievement to unlock this difficulty, which probably involves completing a lot of War Souls vision around Kazagar. I'm guessing, I'm not sure about that. So I'm gonna take a look on the achievement book. I want to check all the achievements. Airbones, what is the achievement here? Let's see, so this is called A Series of Echoes. We're gonna work here. A Series. Okay, what is it? Complete each of these Warsaw memory events in Kazagar. Okay, so I had to complete all the Warsaw memories. Just what I thought. You're supposed to complete different Warsaw memory around the place. Let's go to, I'm gonna track this achievement. It's gonna complete this one. We got one of the Titans creations here. That gave me 23 memories. Gonna go here. Memory of Frenzy Battle. And since I'm in open game war, I can use my PvP talents. Got one of the main creatures here. have any clue about the Warsaw memory score. I'm guessing if I get more than 100, I get a special reward, something like that. Got another rare right here. Got one of the Titans creation, Temaya. I'd love to use my Illidan grass with I use it with this little mob. Memory of Frenzy Battle, it's gonna get that one. Clockwork Scrap Collector. Why are you supposed to collect these clockwork pieces? I guess it's one at a time. How many clocks am I supposed to collect here? Got a super relic here. Gonza, the river. This is one of the creatures from Mesopandaria. Ah, come on, and I complete the Warsaw vision. It took a long time. Probably wanna wait until get echoes to complete the Ryan Echo. Alright, so now that we finish with that, I'm gonna do some mocks next and mounts run. I go to the Shadowlands. Take a look on the collection book. Tanton of Domination, we got this set right here. I like this one. Castle Lafria, this is the letter set. Got the Ventry set. I'm gonna go to the Santon of Damnation, the Shadowlands. It's gonna see and we can get some mounts there and also pieces. Gonna go see. Phantom of Damnation, Sylvanas Runner, she draws Vengeance Ranks. Okay, this is the one. Right, what I'm gonna do is go to the Shadowlands, and I got to think go to Tornogal first. We're gonna go. I'm gonna take the Dalaran Hairstone, and with that, I'm gonna go to Storwind, and from that, I'm going to Oribos. It's a little pain in the ass to get to the Ray entrance because that is in the maw. The maw is still to this expansion is a place where, I mean, it's really tough to go.
It has been so long since I left.
I'm gonna take a look also on other places that we can get more mounts. Items that I want. Nafria, let's go Battle for Azeroth. We got Nyalota, the Walking City. We got Nyalota Alseers. That's the Nisu mount. It looks promising. It gives me a lot of memories going back to this place. Strangely enough, I can use mounts now. I remember that you were unable to do that before. For some reason, I can do it now. Kind of confused. Right. So I'm gonna get to Santon of Domination that is here. This is the map. The place is basically Hell, the Warcraft version of Hell. And honestly, I love this place, the way it looks. The art department of this game, with this expansion, was amazing. Of course, the only bad thing is that the execution of the expansion was the main problem. But I think with the design of the expansion, it looks amazing, in my opinion. Like the creatures, the environment, everything looks really appealing. I love all these designs. Of course, the execution and what you're supposed to go do here, it was tedious back in the day. And that probably is why a lot of players didn't like it. We're now in the mall.
Do not interfere, mortal.
Morgat. We got the war boss. I have not seen this war boss before. I'm gonna give it a try. Got Bija. That's a lead. And got Morgat. Torment throw it down. Let's go to fight Morgan. A war boss. And this war boss looks like crazy back in the day. Our Morgat, the Tormento, the Dam is defeated. Enemies go to this place and do these dailies. What's up, Karas? Everything going good, man? Going to the... wanna do the Santoron Domination to get some sets and the mount. I love this loading screen. Good, man. Really good. Today I'm doing some dells and exploring
The sanctum looms above us.
some old legacy raids to get some sets and mounts.
Blocks our way. Champions, it is time for the jailer's pet to meet its end.
Sure, man.
Bring down those beasts.
I mean, right now I'm doing a Santoron Domination. Sure. I mean, maybe later or because I had to add your battle tag. But sure, we can exchange battle tags and play to get some sets and mounts. That will be cool, man. Definitely like to explore all content from this game. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it for the good wishes. I mean, right now I think you can complete this place, solo this place. As far my experience going here. This one you can complete it solo, but I think we Sepulture of the first one. I think you probably I'm not so sure you can solo that place, but this one I had doing with my hunter before, solo will meet the difficulty. Take a while, but definitely this can be solo. Only thing with this boss is that I can just jump and focus on the target. I'm supposed to do a mechanic here, which is disable one of his abilities. Otherwise, it's gonna stun you for all the duration of the fight, and you are gonna keep dying. Infuse Goliath. You take 9%. You become immune to first and stun. This one is the one that you're supposed to get. Super important because if you don't get that talent, the target is gonna keep stunning you the whole boss fight and you're gonna get killed. So that's the only thing I recommend that you get from here. Once you get the Fear and Stun talent, you can go right into the target. Going with my DPS spec. You can see the boss is still taking a good amount of time to kill. But it's totally able to solo this place. The jailer gaze.
Hollow victory.
We defeat the target, the jailer pet.
Inevitable.
Because it's on set pieces.
Fortify our perimeter.
This is the set from displays letter set. I collect one of them.
We could use your expertise.
Of course, High Lord. The Terragru's essence is still tethered to its master. We can use that connection to open the way into the fortress above.
The jailer will unleash all his fury upon us. We must not falter.
Ebonblade, secure the portal.
There we get to the Sentinel Damnation. This is where the jailer operates.
We will draw their main forces to us.
Our main base of operations.
Find a way to thwart the jailer's plan.
You can see here, guys, the place is totally solo in case that you are looking to get the mount from here. Really recommend it. It's a nice place to go. In my opinion, it offers a great letter set. I want to get this one. The heroic version is always quite good. I like it. Got the next boss, which is the Eye of the Jailer. That thing was a nightmare when you go to the map back then, because it prevents you that you could stay on the map for long times. You're supposed to get to the map to a certain point and again go back, and it was daily, and like a daily event. You only could complete certain abilities in the map for limited amount of time. It was a pain in the ass. Right now, here I'm gonna use my overpowered Demon Hunter abilities. Nice. And jump to the other side. I got to kill all these mobs if I want to engage with the Eye of the Jailer. Come on, come on. That was... Come on, that was super sketchy. It threw me from the platform. That was incredibly sketchy. I hate when the mobs use that kind of cheap abilities that like they throw you to the platform, because even if you can be even max level or I don't know, had full gear and everything, and still you're gonna die if they throw you from a platform. I use mounts here. Okay, this was the cheap mob that brought me to the platform. Let's go to something on vengeance. Yeah, stay floating out mid-air for some reason and not falling. Okay, that was... It's kind of funny sometimes how the physics works on this game. Like, you kill one mob and instead of falling from from the falling, since he is on mid-air, stay on the surface for some reason. Okay, and so in order to activate this boss is supposed to kill this mob too. Have to clean all the whole place to activate the boss, basically. Okay, now instead we can engage with the jailer. Eye of the jailer. I almost mess around, fall from the platform. I got to repeat the mechanic twice. I'm guessing this must be really satisfying buying the expansion kit in this thing. It was a pain in the ass because this thing basically play a huge role when you went to the mall back then. Right, we take down the jailer, and we got some pieces from the hunter set. This is the male set. I mean, really want to get it with my hunter too. This one you can see is all black and red armor, really beautiful, in my opinion. I'll continue with the next section here. When I visit this raid, it's definitely a lot to see all this design. And this part in particular reminds me a lot to Icecorn Citadel, the raid from Lich King. It's like they try to do the same design here with this jailer tower. We got now Siskia, the feast. These are called the seven. We got seven different kind of bosses.
Fools! You fight a battle you cannot win.
We will stop you, Sylvanus!
For Dragon, a fallen king without a throne. You will answer for your defiance. Valkyr, you are bound to me. Strike down my foes.
As you command, Dark Lady.
That's one of the Valkyrs, Dark Valkyrs. Right, you got Joguntur, Destiny Call, what is this thing? Apollinaire. Man, that looks a nice polar. I like the design. Continue now with the next part. So far, I still have to get 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bosses left. Wow, this horse, it looks beautiful, and I can't believe it. They didn't drop the mount. Phantom Glow Charge Reigns. And the boss that I used kill is the one that dropped this mount. Beautiful. I can wait to go back here to try to get this horse. When the July event begins, it's called Collector's Bounty. Definitely recommended. I'm going to include that mount on my next recommended raids and dungeon recommended mounts to get.
The anima used to empower the jailer's forges is being harvested on this.
I'm gonna keep posting on my profiles the part 2 where I want to include more mounts that you can get in the July. Try to get in July, month of July, while the event collector bounty is up. So that's something that I'm looking forward to post. Part 2 with the recommended mounts to get. A literal meat. Kind of funny that these things are created from energy and even had meat. Right now I'm going to the Garro Shells Cream battle. So this boss fight is the one that you have to be careful, guys, because if you don't nuke this boss, he's gonna stun you in a really bad way. one of the boss fights. I have to be careful and basically nuke this boss, otherwise he's gonna stun. It's gonna get messy if you know to kill this guy fast, and you're gonna basically be stuck in the boss fight for minutes. Gonna go full DPS with this guy. To kill this guy fast. Nice. Hellscreen Requiem. I got some pieces from the clothing set from this place. Got some nice axe. Cloak of Horror. Looks like the game gonna crash. I hate when that happens, when I have to reset the game, sadly. I hate when this thing crash. It happens sometimes. But to say, we so far defeated the Porch Soul, the Porch Master, I think is the name of this boss. Continue with the Sentinel Domination, one of the raids from the Shadowland expansion. Keep in mind, guys, you can go to this place and totally solo. It's one of the places that I recommend that you go, but just remember that I would recommend to go with a tune that has a good amount of gear. Like this tune is 645. Like the boss fight that I just complete with the Soul Render Door Machine is, I think, it's a fight that requires DPS. At least that I don't know how the mechanic works. Because if you don't kill, as far from my experience, if you don't kill this guy fast, he's gonna make a really bad situation for you. They're gonna make your tune stuck for a good amount of time until you are dead. We got Ner'zhul now. This is one of the most tragic characters I had seen in the whole Warcraft lore. You can see how he is suffering a lot. This is the Orc Ner'zhul. You feel kind of, I mean, this definitely has to be one of the most tragic characters in World of Warcraft. Ner'zhul, you feel how the amount of pain he he went through, and he continued to do even after he died here. And see all the remnants. And the voice actor on this boss fight is creepy as hell. The last piece is the Rare Cage Dragon in Aumu's own. It's like all the pieces are, and you see Ner'zhul last form. Alright, Gernot Staffholder Shaman. See, that's a nice mod stuff. We didn't got any new piece here. It's quite tragic how see how Ner'zhul ended up at the end of everything. It's like after probably the Sylvanas destroyed the Channel of Damnation. That's where the last Ner'zhul probably most likely ended up here with the jailer. And also, he probably was tortured because he ended up acting on his own. Be defined against the jailer will, if I remember. This is a quite tragic character. And see how ended up at the end is really bad. In Smith, Rasnal. I like the name on these bosses. Pain Smith, Rasnal. I, he's in charge of creating. Yikes.
To construct an eternity of pain for you. I do hope you appreciate the effort. The Shadowlands will hear your screams. Your screams will echo through eternity.
This boss fight probably was quite fun on the when Shaolan was the current expansion back then, and when I see fun back then, it means that a lot of players probably got wiped here. Look at all these mechanics. Most likely, it's one of these fights that you require a nice amount of teamwork. And you most likely get killed there if you don't follow the with the spikes. Oh, and you're gonna have to avoid these balls. Yeah, things definitely got fun with this boss fight. Probably had to die there in that situation. Okay, let's see what we got. Shadow, Steel, Demolarizer, and Legends of Screen of Flame. I'm going to the last part of the raid where we have to face Sylvanas Windrunner. Oh no, Kel'Thuzad.
How fitting that we should face one another here, upon the precipice of death's victory. Too long I've had to disguise my pretend to serve false masters. All the while, it was I who helped our
This definitely was a little shocking for me in lore wise when we discovered that all the time Kel'Thuzad was not working for the Lich King, but for the jailer.
You will kneel before Kel'Thuzad.
Perfect. So we got Guardians. Ah, beautiful. I had to kill first the Guardians of the first ones, and Fate's Great Rock had to activate to go with Kel'Thuzad. Alright, who is here? Oh yeah, Fate's Great Rock. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people got a lot of tons of fun dealing with this guy back on when Shadowland was the current expansion. Must be a super tedious boss fight, especially because you're supposed to do extreme amount of teamwork to complete these mechanics. Then we have the teamwork mechanic. And still until this day, I mean, I can't just imagine how painful must be do this mechanic with the array group. Luckily, I remember that before, probably was on the Dragonfly expansion. We were supposed to have careful here with this mechanic. Guys, be right back. 1 second.
Mano,
Está todo loco.
tengo este reloj que lo voy a comprar, bueno.
Pate, dame unos 30 minuticos, ya te ayudo con eso.
Vale. Me dice que la storage de iPhone. Creo que no lo puedo.
Ahorita yo te ayudo con eso. A ver.
Vale, sí se puede.
Sí, ahorita pues me lo chequeamos y ya miramos. Dame la puerta, por favor, loco. Right, guys, so to continue here with the Face Cry Rockla. I can imagine back on the Shadowlands State, this mechanic was super painful to do. Right, let's see what we got from this boss. Nice, I got the hands piece from my for the male set. I'm gonna go now to only like 3 bosses left. I'm gonna go now to. And it's gonna be it's gonna take a look which one it is. Oh yeah, Guardians of the first ones. And something is quite weird happening with my Doom, which is going a little strange.